Hey YouTube! Thanks for checking back in with Distinct Dragons. We have another episode for you, and today was a requested video of the kind of follow-up of how I built the melamine cage and what it looks like today. So they change a lot, and I just want to go over some of the things that you'll see in some of the melamine cages that I build and my dragons live in. This, as you guys know, is Mr. Pyro. He's quite popular. And he just got out of his shed, so he's gorgeous. Look at all those colors. Hey, Woody. Anyways, I know that the video is supposed to be on the cages, but you gotta show the dragons too, right? So, the cage that we have, once again, as you guys saw, was the same one that I built for you. I've built a lot of other ones, but this is the exact same one that we built online on the last video. I'd never added the melamine stripping tape to the corners here, or to the edges. But you can definitely do that. I just haven't had the time to do so. Basic setup in here for the dragon. You have your newspaper here, which I definitely prefer. It's just a lot easier to clean up. They seem to like it, especially since at nighttime they can kind of burrow themselves underneath here. I've got a simple hideout here with just a cut cereal box. That they seem to like it a lot. It's a very cheap alternative method to buying a hideout. And they don't try to eat it, and they don't try to ever climb on top of it, and even if they do, they wouldn't hurt them. So this is definitely a good option for you money-savvy people like myself. And he likes it because he likes to go in there at nighttime and burrow and hide, and it's just a great way to get away from the heat too, because you obviously have your one side which is hot and your other side which is cold. And as far as greens, you can definitely offer them a variety of greens, but I typically just put it right here on the base of the melamine, and then just give it a nice little spritzing of water. So, as far as the heat side of the tank goes, it's just a nice little rock that I picked up from Home Depot with the heat bulb right there. That way you can bask and still get his UV light from the bulb, which we installed last time. You can also add like a nice branch here. I've done that in the past as well. Just you want to make sure that they have a nice, wherever they bask, it's a nice spot for them to also bask and get their UV light as well. So this guy up here, this is our temporary cage. This is a very, very temporary cage. I never use glass cages. And you'll also see it's temporary because I've just got a basic 2x4 piece of pallet wood up here holding the fixtures on. But again, it's very basic and very, very temporary, so no haters, please. But just because I'm already up here, his is the same exact setup almost, with the heat light and the UV light near the basking spot. Now this basking bulb is a lot closer than Pyro's down below, so I want to make sure that when you check your temperatures that this surface doesn't get too hot for the dragon. So I like to make sure that the heat rock, it's not heat rock, it's just a basic rock, but this is the rock that they like to bask on, is kind of offset and not directly underneath, so it doesn't get extremely hot. And if it does, again guys, you have to check your temperatures, make sure that your basking points are where they need to be, and then your dragon will be happy. And this is Boo. He's in his hideout. He's also, actually he's in shed, if you guys can see him in there. They love to go in those little cereal boxes. Same setup with the lettuce here, and the newspaper. And I just kind of took copy paper and put it up against the walls. If you guys are doing a temporary glass cage, even for like baby beardies, it's fine, but take copy paper and put it up on the sides here, so that the dragon will have limited sight, so they won't get stressed out when they first are being put in there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of copy paper up there taped to the side of the glass, so it limits their view. And they seem to like it. Let's go back in here and see Boo real fast. Here he is. He's a happy little dragon. He's also scared, that's why I call him Boo. But that is the setup. Again, multiple cages, but this is the one I wanted to show you guys. Also, around the cage, I also have kind of some supplies. Newspapers for days. You get that stuff for free on your door every couple of days by the mailman. So start collecting it. If you don't have a collection, ask your parents for it, ask your friends for it. I'm sure someone's got some newspaper for you to start getting a stash. And then I've got some other rocks and some rags and some other fun stuff just for these guys alone. Look at him basking. Got my vitamins, my giant worms. I've got an extra vent, my outlet, my timer, some crickets, and some more bags. And that's really it, guys. I mean, it's a super simple setup, but sometimes they prefer it that way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be doing a lot more. As you guys know, I love doing these videos, and all of your support is much needed and much appreciated as well. So thanks for checking back in with Distinct Dragons, and let's do it again next time, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.